afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Luis Severino.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Severino, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 1-0.
Ball. What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
There's a strike. 2-1 now. 1 out, bases empty. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Severino kicks, deals. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That one a little bit high, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. The count now 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees, and it beats him. What a play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Sandy Alcantara. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's outside. Now 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That one off the mark, and the count is 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Brent Rooker in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The pitch. That missed by a lot. 2-0. And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One gone, runner at first. This is J.J. Bleday. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Rooker over at first with one away. Alcantara over to first. And he's back in safely. That's in there. And it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Man at first, one away. That one outside. Ball 2. Fly ball center field. Stowers puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. And time now to check out the A's lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Alcantara throws to first, and he's back safely. That's outside. 2-1. And they'll do it again. Goes down looking. The A's strand 1. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Severino back to work. And takes low for ball 1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Butler makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Matt Mervis.
And the batter now, Matt Mervis. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
In the air, left field. That gets down for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Davison.
Next is the designated hitter, Davison de los Santos. That misses, and that's ball 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second.
Come on, Luis.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-0.
That one missed, now 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Severino. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That gets by him. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one almost got him. Two down. That one missing inside.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ball popped up. Geloff on the move. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive.
Three, two.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3-2 now. Out to short. Edwards tosses to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Come on, Zach.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on at first with one gone. So here's Brown at the plate. Not
Ball
even
one, no
close
strike.
there. And that is ball one. Geloff, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fouled off left side. Alcantara over to first.
He's in there.
Geloff dives back in safely. Outside low, and a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Here's Luis Arias. First offering, and it just misses. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
I got a
Well,
ball,
there's a
one
certain
strike.
point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that's through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Off the mark there. And the count now even
Two
up.
balls, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. A swing and a soft liner. Base hit right field. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. So 2 down. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. He's 0 for 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Reaching for it and brings it in. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1's the count. Ball 1. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's outside. And the count's even at 2.
Count is 3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up next, Connor Norby struck out swinging his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Severino throws to first.
He's in there.
And he dives back in safely. Oh, 1 down. And there's a ball. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins.
Right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Check on the runner. Edwards back on a dive. Just missed.
That's inside.
Edwards at first, 1 gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Go to second.
You can have all the speed in the world, but if you don't have a good lead and a good jump, sometimes it's best to just shut it down. You can't just think that you're going to outrun the baseball. Really good job. Pitcher getting the ball to the catcher. Nice throw down to second base. Probably would have been better served shutting it down after that bad jump.
Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to the left, Wilson whips it across, and the inning is over. And the Marlins down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First pitch just misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ball one, no strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. There's the strike at the knees. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Shea Langoliers digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Just missed.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 2-2. Swings and misses. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. And strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Next offering is down low. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New inning getting started, and at the plate for Miami, Jonah Bride. Inside just missed.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And up next for Miami, Matt Mervis. Just
outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. And a strike in there. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Griffin Conine.
Now the left fielder, Griffin Conine. Conine, 27 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. First pitch, and he just misses.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Ball, that's down.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
On the ground to first, Soderstrom. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still tied, 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Zach Geloff.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. In the air, right side. Sanchez moving under it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now the third baseman, Luis Urias. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
How about this one,
1-0.
Boog? In 2023, Arias hit grand slams for Boston in back-to-back plate appearances. It happened on different days, but he still became the first Red Sox player to do it since Jimmy Fox in 1940.
That's off the
ball
mark.
2.
2-1. Brown
2 balls,
leads off first
1
with
strike.
1 away. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second.
That's an out.
And that's 2.
Got him.
So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Miami,
Ready now
the
for the 5th
designated
inning.
hitter,
And now
Davison
Davison de los Santos. Severino back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95.
You know, these Marlins need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Next
Ball
pitch is
back
outside. On the ground right side. And he handles it
He's out.
himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Man, that feels
Cortez.
so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Digging in, Nick Fortes delivers a pitch in for a strike at
0-1.
95. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. He is struck out and he is walked. This to center field. Base hit. Here comes the throw. It's offline and he scores. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs, runner on first. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Severino checks over to first, and he's back. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Two outs. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate, Jacob Wilson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. In the air, center field, Stowers. Sizing this one up, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Lawrence.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Next offering is down low. Now 2 balls and a strike. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball out to center field. Stowers brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brent
Rooker up next for the A's. He's 2 for 2. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Misses
Yep,
outside, and the count is 1-1. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
Rooker off of first with 2 away. That's hard hit on the line. Konai makes the play, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 2 and the A's 1.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, T.J. McFarland.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now here is Jesus Sanchez.
Right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. Brown hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride. Clips the corner. Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Grant Holman up and loosening in the pen. Otanez also getting ready. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And that's downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Let's go now.
Out to short. Tosses to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Well, Moog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Mervis stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's a base hit into left field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him.
Next,
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Griffin Conine. That's in there. Two outs. That's off the mark. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the A's 1. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's.
Catcher Shea Langoliers.
Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Hit on the ground softly to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
There's the strike. The A's trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That one misses. It's 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. 1 for 2. Misses outside. Ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Anthony Bender appears to be getting loose. Tinoco warming up as well. And now 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Michel Otañez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Davison de los Santos.
Davison de los Santos.
On the corner for a strike. Otañez, the tall righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one a little bit high.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Next offering upstairs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers.
Fastball is outside. And another ball.
Outside. Ball, that's out.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That's in there, and the count is 3-1. That to right, Butler. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Nick Fortes.
Stepping in, Nick Fortes.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Pitch
That's a
misses
ball.
there, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Let's go green and gold.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now one missed. This one in the air, right field. Butler makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
Miami,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Bender.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Here's the left fielder, Seth Brown.
Seth Brown.
On the ground to third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. No outs. Runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
And there's a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And a count 1-2. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Anthony Bender done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. A new pitcher in the game, Andrew Nardi.
And a tall task ahead of him right here with two runners in scoring position and multiple outs to get. He's going to be pitching for strikeouts here, no question.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now at the plate, Lawrence Butler. And that misses. And it's 1-0. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's too low. Yeah, that's ball two.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit?
Ball three.
Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. 3-2, they take the lead.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So now the DH spot, Brent Rooker. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. A's leading by a run. Step off, throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. And now the count is even. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And now here is J.J. Bleday. And that's down and away.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A little bit low. And that's ball three.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And they're all loaded up.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andrew Nardi is done, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Ronnie Enriquez gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So bases all loaded up. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Golden opportunity right here. That one outside. And that is ball one. And that's downstairs and outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2-1 now. And that is out of play. 1-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. A changeup missing, and that's ball one.
1-0.
That one catches the corner for a strike. 2 outs. On the ground. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3.
Really fantastic play over at first. That catch saved a run. If the throw gets away, the runner from third is cruising home to score easily. Moments like those matter quite a bit in this game.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Ferguson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Ball one there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mason Miller, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Leclerc also throwing. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Wilson on his way over. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. Now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Could be extra bases. Throw comes into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonah Bride.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ball 1.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And there's the ball. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air out to center. Lede trying to track this one down. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Go ahead run on base. Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. There's a strike. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And it's even up.
That's inside.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One and two now. Now one missed. Right. Leads off first with two down to the inning. Caught him looking for the K.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Enriquez back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Good eye on that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And that just misses.
That's a really good take.
And that one is lifted in the air. Stowers under it. Squeezes it. One away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that drops in for a strike. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. And ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Next offering misses down and away.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Gio Urshela.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball. Right. Handles, throws to first. Urshela is out. And that'll do it. And the A's are gone in order. Still tied 3-3. Staying in the game on defense, Gio Urshela. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter.
Number 13.
So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine.
Left fielder, Griffin Conine.
That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike one. That one's upstairs, ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Next offering upstairs. Swings through that.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Pitch misses there. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one upstairs. Nick Fortes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Nick Fortes getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Nope. Outside.
Fouled off down the right side. Miller throws over. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece. Jesus Tinoco gets the ball now.
Now pitching for Miami, number 38, Jesus Tinoco.
And now Jacob Wilson.
Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Calvin Fauché preparing to come on if needed. That one hit to right. Sanchez ranging after it. He's got it, and there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a foul out of play. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So a change being made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Esteury Ruiz. Next to hit, Brent Rooker. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's off the wall. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Across is the winning run, and the A's walk it off and win it 4-3.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
(4-3) our final score. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.